Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we doing this Thanksgiving Eve? Oh, I'm excited for tomorrow, Craig. I'm excited for tomorrow. Welcome back to Game On. This is the Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will, from Game On. He's Cricket from sportspicks.locals.com. We're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. We're going to dive into football today. Probably going to talk some contest picks. Because I thought about it. I know people they always give shit. Like, no one wants to hear about your contest. I don't know why you don't. Because I don't see any of you fuckers alive in Survivor 13 weeks in. You think you would want to know. That's 13 straight weeks I've given you a money line winner that you could have bet on. Maybe you would want to look behind the curtain, see how Will does it. I don't know.
That's fair, man. Like Oz.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. Winners are winners, man. Oh, man.
Speaking of a winner, I see Buku in the chat. I texted him yesterday because I was in the gas station. I was going to go play. I like to play the lotto, the quick draw games or whatever, but they don't they were like the machine. It wasn't working for those, but it still had scratchers and like the big games, Mega Millions, stuff like that. And I'm like, well, and I see they have the new Christmas edition scratchers out. It's $20, and I was like, you know what? I haven't bought a scratcher in months. Put $20 in, got it. Went out to my car, scratched that thing off. $200.
$200 winner. Booyah. God almighty, man. All you got to do is text Buku and each channel scratch off winners. Let's go, dude.
Man. I know. It was great. How are you doing this morning?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right this morning. I hate basketball. Basketball's stupid. The college variety, well, not completely. My balls won yesterday, but I didn't win any damn bets. I know that much. And then NBA, I decided to get a little cute last night. You know, I've been talking the whole sit the star, bet the team and stuff like that. I was sitting there and I was liking the Magic all yesterday morning on the morning show. And I was like, you know what? They didn't have him ruled out at the time, Embiid. Well, they wound up ruling him out. And I was like, you know what? They moved the lineup a point. Sixers were getting plus 3.5 now. I was like, I got cute. I said, I'm going to take the Sixers. They lost by fucking 40.
Yeah, I see that right now.
Golly, bro. Dumbass. But I did get a little hockey winner in the NHL.
That baby. Yeah, I saw the slate yesterday, and I was like, I don't like it. Only 3 games. I'm like, I don't like it. I'm staying away.
Yeah,
I kind of lean towards the Lakers, but I'm like, something inside me can never trust the Lakers.
Mm-hmm. I understand that.
I feel like I've talked too much shit about LeBron that, like, if I try to bet on his team,
that may be what's going on with me right now. I talk all kinds of shit about the 76ers all the time, and then I try to bet on them, and then they do something like that. So I kind of got what I deserved.
Jamie makes a good point here. Jamie says, I'm going to go through this season's trench report and see if I can find an edge combining it with Barnes' picks. That'd be interesting. Barnes' system's based more of less exclusively on QB power rating, whereas Trench Report does not. Trench Report doesn't use QBs, running backs, or wide receivers. They don't give a shit who's out there. They're just looking at what are the big boys doing.
Let's watch the Trench Report.
Exactly.
Studying the trenches.
Exactly. Hey, by the way, the Trench Report, it's not great. Listen, I'll tell you what the Trench Report's best at. It's best at telling you who's most likely to win that game, and that comes helpful. Obviously, when you have like a 14-point favorite, and they show up as one of the most popular Trench Report picks, well, no shit, right? But it does help out. Like last week, it helps out with underdogs. So like last week, the Trench Report, if you just bet it straight up, it went 5-0. Including it gave you Cleveland and Atlanta.
Winners.
Those ones were easy winners. Yeah, I had Cleveland, Atlanta. It had, let me see. By the way, I signed up for their thing. They launched, you can anyone can get a free week on it, but they launched their paid tiers now on it. Everything they've had up there is still going to be free. They've just added like extra stuff that you could pay for and whatnot. Right. So we'll get some extra little tidbits, and I'll make sure to share that with you guys. Yeah, it had New England, which is like, okay, yeah. It had Cleveland, Jacksonville, also a winner. Atlanta, and Seattle. The Seattle one was like, yeah, duh, too. NBA Survivor Pick's getting harder. I wouldn't know. Hey, I watched or I was listening to so Bill Simmons on his one of his fun channels at the Ringer. He does they call this thing, he calls it the rewatchables. You ever heard of that? Like Bill Simmons rewatchables?
Uh-uh.
So it's basically they take older movies and him and you guys, they'll watch it and then they spend like an hour and a half just kind of like breaking it down, talking about different like key parts or like comparable to these things. They're like, so the one that they did, the reason why I bring this up is because they did this, one of my favorite sports movies of all time, Two for the Money.
That's a great one.
Yes. And so they just go through and they just bullshit for like an hour and a half talking about like, like for example, they get to a segment of like, could anyone have done like, what other actor would you like to see in like McConaughey's role or Pacino's role? And they're like, no one could have done it better than Pacino. And McConaughey was good, but there's some interesting ones for like switch like Tom Cruise.
Yeah, whatever. McConaughey was way better than Tom Cruise would have been.
He was, but they were bringing up like some of those like smooth, slow talking things that McConaughey does. You could see Tom Cruise back. You got to remember back 20 years ago. You got to go back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is during
that fucker ain't aged today in 20 years.
I know. One person that they brought up would go, what about Vince Vaughn? Trying to give those speeches. There's like, I have a winner and I'm guaranteed. You know what I mean? Just like gets real into.
No homo. I love some Vince Vaughn. I'm just saying, I could support that.
I could see him on those 900 lines selling to people.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yes, man. That's a great movie, dude. If y'all ain't never seen Two for the Money, man, you got to watch that. That's a great one.
Dude, we should
like
do
stuff.
Yeah, we should do something like that. We should talk about it. Because there are like so many good one-liners in there. Like the Pacino. What can I say? I'm gambling again.
Yeah. We do need more clips out of that one, man.
Why is that not a GIF? You know, like why don't you ever see those everywhere? Because that's a classic, like especially in our world with all the gambling stuff that we do.
Yeah,
that is gambling again.
I don't want your money. I want your bookie's fucking money.
Yep.
Lock it in, bro.
But they'd go through a bunch of good points of like this shit. Here's a lot of things that just don't make sense in the movie, and I'm like, you're right. And they're like, why does every sports movie have that moment, or like every football movie have that moment where the quarterback runs for 30 yards in a very important play and does a magical spin move that works every single time, but that never works in real life?
Ever. That guy gets absolutely blasted if he tries that in real life.
Ask Jackson Dart.
Ask Jackson Dart. Yes, 100%. Oh, love it.
Yeah, but if you guys haven't watched it, I recommend checking that out. Then break it down Two for the Money. It was great. That's I want to do.
What's that called again? Rewatchables.
Yeah, so it's if you just go to Ringer, it's on Ringer Movies. If you just type in Bill Simmons and Rewatchables or Bill Simmons Two for the Money, it will pop up on YouTube.
Okay, I'll check that out.
It's fun. I don't do it justice of like. They don't just sit there and talk about the movie. They go through and do like a bunch of fun activities of like Mount Rushmore of scenes or something. It's just like silly things.
That's pretty cool.
What up, Derp? Derp's here. If you aren't bored of high school basketball, cricket, you're
Girard Indians, baby.
There it is. All right, play on TV. Okay.
All right, Derp. All right. We got a basketball team too, man.
Fuck the NBA. Fuck OKC. Bring back my Sonics. Hey, that's fair.
I heard that, man. I heard that. Fuck the NBA. I'll tell you. That shit's just something, dude.
Crick, have you do you ever see when people they get like scared whenever they talk like gambling advice? Like this guy right here. Now, mind you, this account, this guy puts up some great fun stats. So like there's no shade at this guy, but like you ever notice people always put like gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER, like to cover their ass
fuck
or
off.
whatnot. I know.
Fuck off. Shit. I already got to deal with DraftKings logging me out every 15 minutes when I haven't placed a single dollar on a bet, but they think I'm looking at the lines too long. You motherfucker, somebody does this for a job, okay? I need to look at that longer than 10 minutes without you logging me out.
Yeah, I laugh because I'm like, dude, if someone's using my advice and gambling with it, this is how I feel.
I shouldn't be held accountable for a grown man's athleticism.
100%. I've never related to anybody more than that guy. When I saw that interview in real life, I immediately came in here and I was like, I got to clip that, man, because I feel that way all the time, bro.
You sent the guest list? Let me see. Derp.
What is this?
Convention.
What kind of convention?
Oh, wait, hold on. I clicked the wrong thing.
What we got here? Let's see.
GalaxyCon in Columbus, December 5th through 7th. That's next weekend.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Man.
Sonic's going to be there.
Who is?
Sonic.
Which one's Sonic?
Ben Schwartz. He plays Sonic.
Okay.
Jodie Whittaker. Oh, Matthew Lillard.
Cheech Chong. I go there, man. Hell yeah. My kind of place.
Yeah, that's right.
What is this, like Comic-Con or something?
It's GalaxyCon.
It's the same thing? Cool. God, I bet that's fun.
Weird Al Yankovic.
I feel like if I went
Whoa, that looks like fun.
I feel like if I went to one of those things, I'd have to eat some psychedelic mushrooms and just wander through the GalaxyCon. God, that'd be a blast.
The NBA lost me when they stole not one but 2 MVPs from Jokic. Yeah, it's true.
I agree, man. It's clear that's the best player in basketball. I don't care who you ask.
Jamie says Ghost has a 1-800-GAMBLER disclaimer. Of course he does.
I might have talked to him. He's supposed to be on the show this morning. I'm gonna tell him, Ghost, get that off there.
Talking about him.
Ain't nobody holding a gun in nobody's head.
Yeah. We're all grown men in here. All right, Crick, where do we want to I want to get in. Oh man. I don't even know where to begin. Oh, by the way, we can start here real quick. The Warriors got the tie. They're moving on, baby.
Let's go. Dude, did we called this shit, didn't we? We said this is going to be a tie.
Oh, my God. We also, look at this. We said both these matches were going to go 3. They did. I nailed Zulaka 2-0 over Douglas.
Well, you did nail that one.
And we both Bradley. We both said Eater B-Day Bradley 2-0.
Yes. And then Alex and Douglas come through and got it done. Man. Clean living, dude. We know Jai-Alai.
Oh, I hit the wrong one. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we do.
That's right. That's right, Irish.
Okay. We have over here. Trying to think of where to start. Let's start here. I'm not gonna get worked up over this.
I'll get worked up for you. Hold on. We got something to get fired up about? Oh, fuck. I didn't know this is what we were going to fucking talk about.
We're not going to spend much time on this.
We don't have to spend much time. There's only so much to say.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much all the same shit. Just a couple of teams moved around. I mean, the top 4 is the same. The top 5 is actually the same. They bumped Oregon up because they finally got a ranked win. They left Miami in there. And yeah, I don't know, man.
I mean, Miami's still there. I'm hoping that Pittsburgh takes care of that this weekend. Like I said, I mean, they're setting Miami up to get in there no matter what, really. Because as long as they win at Pittsburgh this week, then they're going to be right there in the catbird seat. You got all those other teams in front of them that are going to, like BYU and stuff, that are going to have to play conference championship games. I'm rooting for chaos. I want teams ranked 15 through 23 to all win this week. That would send the college football world. That would absolutely make the committee room explode if we could get wins from numbers 15 through 23 in the rankings this week. because it would
I don't
happen.
think I
Go ahead.
I want chaos this weekend. That's all I'm rooting for. We can go through this. I don't think I've ever seen so many conference championships where there's so many different scenarios. Like nobody's locked in officially. Even Ohio State could miss. Isn't that crazy? You lose one game at the last regular season
yeah,
game.
because Michigan. Yeah, Michigan's other loss is to Oklahoma.
Yeah, Michigan would get in.
Yeah,
Isn't that
that's
crazy?
insane, dude. It really is insane. God
Yeah.
almighty.
So in the ACC, it comes down to Virginia, SMU, Georgia Tech, Duke, Miami.
I think if SMU win and Virginia win, I think they'll be in because they should have both only have one conference loss then.
It says Virginia and SMU can each wrap up a spot in the ACC championship game with a win this week. Pitt can make it with a win and a loss by either Virginia or SMU.
SMU plays at Cal, and Virginia plays at Virginia. Or I think they play at home, but I think they play Virginia Tech. That's what I'm looking at right there. Moving it around, I think I've decided. I think Georgia's going to beat A&M. That's the championship game.
Yeah, I think so too.
I've kind of flip-flopped on that there. I think Ole Miss and Alabama should be. I mean, as long as they both handle business, they got to win their rivalry games. You got the Egg Bowl with Ole Miss, the Iron Bowl with Alabama this week. If they both win, I think they're going to wind up being in those spots right there. But I think SMU is going to wind up winning the ACC, dude. I think they're going to go out and beat Cal. I thought when I did this originally when the bracket first came out, I had them at 12. But I thought it was the way it was looking. I didn't think Georgia Tech was going to lose at home to Pitt. So it was looking like it was going to be Georgia Tech and Virginia, and SMU wasn't even going to have a chance. And the only way they were going to get in this thing is if they won the whole damn conference, you know. But now the Georgia Tech dropped it to Pitt last week. All SMU got to do is beat Cal at Cal to get in that thing, which crazier things have happened. But I think SMU, if they get matched up with that Virginia team in the ACC championship game, I think they win that thing.
Sporting says letting my SMU playoff bet ride at a baby. Jimmy says better day made the full trench report premium only. Oh, well, don't worry. I bought it, so I will share that with you guys. Don't you worry. Don't you? I mean, it makes sense they're doing all that research and putting all that stuff up.
I mean, nothing. I mean, like I said, that takes a lot of time, dude. That takes a lot of hours.
I mean,
to
the
do all
website and they'll still give out. And here's the thing: even though they made it premium only, I think they're going to still talk about it on the podcast. So if you consume their podcast, then I think you'll still hear about it.
Right.
I got access to their Telegram for their official picks and stuff.
Ooh. Do you think Tulane's going to be the Group 5 team that gets in this?
I've
got them there because they're highest ranked one right now, and I don't know which one that they'll put in over them. Probably James Madison, so I'd like to see, or North Texas. Either one I'd be fine with. More over Tulane.
I wish we could have ended James Madison.
I feel like Tulane's going to lose the AAC championship game to whoever they have to play. They're going to play somebody like Memphis or South Florida or one of those teams. I feel like they're dropping that thing, man. That's going to wind up knocking them out. So I feel like it's going to wind up being James Madison or North Texas in that other spot.
What do you think about this play? Ole Miss, Mississippi State under 63.5.
Dude, I am contemplating taking Mississippi State straight up in that game.
Jeez. Hey, by the way, congrats to your Tennessee Vols.
Man, big win yesterday, dude.
I had them on the money line.
I had a baby, a little plus 142.
Yeah, they were plus 150. I got them at 40 cents.
Man, you got plus 150 too.
And when they were down 4.5, I let it ride.
Dude, that a baby right there. Hell yeah, they went down early in the first half, 11, but then they wound up. I'm telling you, that's the two best defensive teams in the country, dude. Tennessee wound up having a stretch where they held Houston scoreless for 7 minutes in the second half of that thing. Wound up coming back to win it 79-76, avenged the Elite Eight loss last year. Let's go, baby. Undefeated, never lost.
Atta baby. Jimmy says if it yields an edge, I don't mind paying for it anyways. Yeah, and if it's reasonably priced, like to get the trench report and just the data and stuff, it's $20 a month. Everyone gets a 1 week trial too to try it out. I got the premium one so I could get access to the premium Telegram channel thing or whatever. But if you just get the basic one, you also get access to a different Telegram, which also includes picks, the trench report and whatnot. I did the premium one. It's $45 a month. I'm just gonna try it out and see.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm on the 1 week trial right now anyway. So
That's right. Good morning, Steve Wright.
Is Michigan that good?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. I really don't. I think Ohio
Here's
State.
the other tiebreaker scenarios.
Yeah, pull that back up. Pull mine down and pull yours back up.
Well, right as I was about to do it, this stupid fucking thing pops up an ad. Do we really? No one cares about the American Athletic. We're going to skip that one. The Big 12 is interesting. Texas Tech,
Hey,
BYU.
Go back to that American Athletic first and see what that says, because that's going to affect the Group of 5 team. Is that so? North Tech. We're probably going to get North Texas and Tulane in the championship game as long as both of them win this week, right? Is that what it's saying?
North Texas has a head-to-head tiebreaker over Navy after beating them. After the head-to-head, the first tiebreaker is the college football ranking. Only Tulane was in it last week, so keep an eye on that. The tiebreaker after the college football ranking.
See, that's kind of bullshit. That their tiebreaker is the college football playoff ranking instead of what's actually on the field.
Yeah, so if the tiebreaker scenario, these are the favorite teams. It's North Texas, South Florida, Tulane, Navy, East Carolina. When you add in all the tiebreakers,
East Carolina just got shellacked by God Bless Birds Up.
Yeah, they did. Big 12, you have Texas Tech, BYU, Utah, Arizona State in the mix. Texas Tech and BYU can each clinch a spot in the title game by winning this week.
If BYU loses, Utah wins. I think Utah's in, right? And Arizona State.
Utah can make it with a loss by Texas Tech and wins by BYU and Arizona State.
Madness. I want to know what's going on in the SEC too.
Yeah, we're going to go there next. But after the Big Ten here, the Big Ten's interesting. If Iowa State's beat Michigan, the Buckeyes face Indiana in the title game, even if the Hoosiers lose.
Well, they'd have the head-to-head tiebreaker over Oregon. Who are they even playing? They're playing Purdue. They ain't losing.
Yeah. If Michigan beats Ohio State and Indiana and Oregon both win, the title game would be Indiana versus Oregon. Ooh.
If Michigan beat, I'm telling you, it would blow my mind if Michigan was able to win that game again.
So Michigan, to get in, Michigan needs to beat Ohio State and Oregon lose to the Huskies. Or basically Michigan needs to beat Ohio State and either have Indiana lose or Oregon lose. Indiana's not going to lose, though. So,
yeah. What are you saying down there, Pissant? Auburn plays Houston. It's a last-second shot, and Tennessee squeaks by Houston, yet Michigan blows out Auburn. I'm not sure what you're saying there, sir.
Dude, this would be crazy. Michigan beats Ohio State. Both Oregon and Indiana lose. The title game would be Michigan versus Ohio State.
God, that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be gross. Let's go to SEC. God, so no one cares. Thank you. Okay. A&M is in the SEC championship game with a win, but the Aggies are vulnerable if they lose because they played a weak in-conference schedule, and that tiebreaker would come into play. If A&M loses, it would still make the title game if both Alabama and Mississippi lose. That's not happening. Alabama is in with a win.
And out with a loss.
Georgia's in if either Alabama or Texas A&M loses. So what we're looking at is Alabama versus A&M.
We're gonna screw around and get Georgia versus Alabama. We've had this whole year, and everybody's talking about all the different SEC shit and stuff. And at the end of this whole thing, we're gonna wind up getting Georgia and Alabama again.
A&M loses to Texas. Yeah, that'd be funny.
That's exactly what's gonna happen, dude. I think A&M's losing to Texas this week. I do.
What up, Millie Goats? He says,
whoa.
He says, BYU getting hosed. It's a snow game in Michigan. Oh, is it?
Ooh,
yeah, I heard we're getting snow up up by me. Damn it, I just realized that. It's that time of the year, Rick, where I need to make sure and go check the car like 15 minutes before we end because I got out there yesterday and my car was frozen over.
I started to say you had like an inch of ice on it.
Yeah.
That's why I was talking to the boys last night. They were telling me they're expecting some snow up in Minneapolis last night. So I'm saying, fuck all that. Y'all can have that shit.
Ole Miss could get in if they win and both Alabama and A&M lose, which is possible. That's not like the craziest thing to happen.
I'm telling you right now. Let me double check it and see. But I feel like that Iron Bowl line is fishy low. I saw it yesterday, and it was like Alabama -6. Now, I don't know if it's moved up since then.
I think it did because they announced the other quarterback's going to play for Auburn, the running quarterback.
Jackson Darnold?
Mm-hmm.
Why? What? Why?
I don't know.
You tanking? You trying to get a higher draft pick? What are we doing? That guy's terrible.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
What up, dude, bro?
How we doing? How you doing, sir? Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
Whenever we're done with this, I want to ask you about something.
We're done with it.
Yeah, I feel like that's all we can say. Milligo said, nothing is more perfect than the weather in Michigan for the Ohio State game. They've been mauling everyone, but the last game of the year, a sloppy snow game bar fight. Michigan wins outright, he says, for 5 in a row, sir.
Damn.
Man, B-Mac, you got to tell me what's going on up in Virginia, man, with the high school football coaches and stuff. There's a crazy story going on up in Virginia right now where there's a high school football coach that has an undefeated team that's 12-0, about to play in the regional final this week. And this guy just up and disappeared last week, like on Thursday before the game or something. There's some other stuff coming out that's going on. It's saying that he said a Virginia high school football coach who disappeared days before his undefeated team's playoff game is being sought on charges of possessing child sexual abuse material and using a computer to solicit a minor. And this guy's dad is like in the Virginia High School Football Hall of Fame. The guy's name is Travis L. Turner. 46 of Appalachia, Virginia. But there's some crazy stuff going on up there, B-Mac. I need you to dig deep, man. Boots on the ground and stuff. Figure out what's going on up there. That crazy story, dude. That feels like a crazy. They've been searching for this guy with drones and all kind of stuff, dude, since like last Thursday.
Damn.
Yeah.
Supporting says, have you decided your Thanksgiving survivor pick yet? Well, it's either Kansas City, the Bengals, or the Bears.
You gotta go to the Chiefs.
Those are my only options.
You gotta go to the Chiefs.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about the Chiefs. Since 2004, road favorites on Thanksgiving, 25-1 straight up.
Say it one more time. That's a big number. I need to make sure I got this right.
Since 2004, if you're a road favorite playing on Thanksgiving, straight up record 25-1.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it makes me feel a little bit better about taking the Chiefs. I actually think the Chiefs, because if you go back and look at that game that they played against the Colts, they actually dominated that game.
Yeah.
They should have won by double digits easily. They had 30, I think it was like 33 first downs to the Colts 10.
Dude, there was one point in time in like, I think early in the third quarter, maybe late in the second quarter, they had like 28 plays in the Colts territory to the Colts had 6 in theirs.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs are the right play. I mean, I've been saving them all year long. I kind of got to ride them at this point.
I mean,
and I go back to this. Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, short week, Thanksgiving game. I trust them over Shoddy and Dak.
Hell yeah. 100%, dude.
I wanted to ask you this, though. So I'm still alive in my free survivor for that 10K.
Say it again.
And I'm still alive. So I'm alive in the $1 million survivor, but I'm alive in that free survivor for $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
I could either use the Chiefs or the Eagles. I think I should split it. Have the Chiefs on one and then the free survivor use the Eagles. The Eagles aren't losing at home to the
I
Bears.
like both of those. I think you're going to be alive in both of those next week.
I think splitting it's the right call.
I do too. I think there's no way that both those teams lose.
No, listen, I'll be rooting for the Bears because I love chaos, but like Philly at home and also that Bears defense is playing practice squad linebackers.
Yeah, dude. It's like, come on. People don't realize how big a deal that makes. Those guys were on the practice squad for a reason. Now you got to play them as starters.
Oh, we made a turducken Thanksgiving parlay, 6 legs, just like a turducken. Thursday bets only. That sounds awesome, dude.
Good morning,
You just
Dog.
reminded me.
Just reminded
You
what?
just reminded me. We got to enter in this contest real quick.
Oh man, let's enter contest. Let's do it. I had to explain.
Hey, I got a winner last night. Shout out to Ghost Wins.
Did you?
Yeah, he gave me. It was a college football game, which I know you didn't bet because you hate betting Tuesday college football.
Yeah, because it's stupid.
Well, Ghost Wins doesn't think so.
That's fine.
He gave me Western Michigan -7.5. They won by 10.
That's fine. I want y'all to track your records for an entire season on Tuesday and Wednesday college football and tell me how you do.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Ghost's record in the middle of the week is better than the weekend in college football.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. He's an anomaly. He is an anomaly. I don't even.
We got to
games, dude.
Cricket. We got to do this. Okay,
let's do it.
We got 2 of these. This one's gonna be a fun one. For $1 million, all we have to do is predict the exact score for all 3 games, and we win $1 million. That's it. It's easy.
Packers. I'm kind of flip flopping. I think I'm going to take the Packers this week.
I'm already taking the Packers. Yeah,
I think 27-24 Packers.
You know what's funny? That's exact score I put in when I did my other entry.
Dude, that's it. Y'all better have $1 on that in this game. Golly, we both lined up on it. Chiefs.
Although I'm kind of leaning that this game might go under. I might switch 24-21. Not here. I'm on my other end.
Either way, I think the Chiefs win 34-24.
Okay. I like it. I think I had 31-24. I think I had 31-24 is what I put. But you went 34-24?
34-24.
All right.
God, the Bengals, Ravens, 76-74.
That's what it's gonna be. I think I put Bengals 38, Ravens 35 is what I put.
What's the line on that game?
Bengals are 7-point dogs.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be like 42-35 or something. Who you liking in this game, man? I don't know what to do in this game with Joe Burrow coming back. I have no idea.
I'll be on the Bengals with the points. Everyone's telling me the Bengals aren't going to get over 21 points, and I'm like, really? I just can't. Until Burrow goes out there and shits the bed, I have to see it. You know what I mean? Like, if that man is so confident that he's coming back for this game, I feel like he's ready.
He's out there saying, he's like, if I'm healthy, I'm playing to win. This is for
legacy. This is like, okay, the season's shot. Everyone's like, why would you play Burrow? First of all, you can't. Burrow's gonna, if he wants to play, he's gonna play. Second of all, this is like, if he doesn't play, then the narrative of like, remember he missed that season because he was injured again and blah blah blah. At least he can come back and put up some stats. You know,
yeah,
it's for his own legacy.
Well, he gonna do that. He gonna put up the numbers. No T. Higgins, but you get Jamar Chase back. This could be a Jamar Chase game, I think.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, man. What is the total? The total is what, like 52.5 or something?
Oh, it's longer than that, Millie Goats. This is the first night without football in I think it's like 48 days. It's like the second week of October.
We had 49 straight days of college football, I believe is what it was.
God, I almost nailed it.
Ending it last night. Can't have nothing nice, man. Whatever. I told you I didn't feel like 49 straight days of football because there was a lot of days in there I didn't watch that stupid football.
Enough with the Bears hype, says Millie Goats. Hey, man, I'm not going to knock it. My Patriots just keep winning, and we aren't playing the toughest of guys.
I'm with you, Millie Goats. I've been saying for a while, I don't think the Bears, I think they're fraudulent, but they keep winning fucking games. I don't understand it.
Holy cow. Sporting still has 6 remaining survivors. He's going to split them between Seattle, Rams, and Eagles. That's not a bad move there.
Golly. That's crazy, dude. You're a savage.
Georgia beats A&M in the SEC championship. Bama's out because they lost to the War Chickens. Yeah.
That's crazy.
What do you got? If Bama loses, they're out.
Bama loses, yeah, then go to the Capital One Bowl.
Then go play Texas or something.
I wish that they would match us up with some other SEC team so we could play one of those. We're going to wind up getting to play like Iowa or some stupid shit in Orlando. Well, I'd rather them just match us up with Alabama or Texas again. Let's watch that again.
You know, you scared of my Cougs?
Your Cougs aren't going to get the bowl game, are they?
Oh, we win this weekend. We beat the Beavs. We're in.
The official Pac-2 championship.
Mm-hmm.
Second time in a month. Oregon State won that disgusting game, like 10-7
Don't want to talk
last
about
time
it.
y'all played? 10-7 just a month ago? You're right.
Yeah, tiebreaker will be margin of victory between the two games.
Well, I've
got to win by more than 3.
The Cougs are going to win by more than 3 at home on the Palouse. Man.
Yeah, I hope so.
That's fair. All right. That's fair.
I'm still debating on going to the game. I was thinking about taking Ace down to it. It's at 3:30 on Friday.
That'd be a good time, man. That'd be a good time. Y'all should go check that out. But for the record, if you win that game, you don't want that smoke in the bowl game. Go play Boise State or somebody.
I would love it, dude.
It would be fun. It would be fun. we could make some content out of it.
Yeah.
I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah, they'll give us.
Who knows? These bowl committees and shit do crazy stuff. So who knows?
Can you give me a score prediction on this game so then we can go to the next fun contest?
38-35 Ravens.
Ravens. Oh. Right there. You guys just witnessed $1 million. $1 million winner right here.
Ooh, yeah.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Freebies.
This is where it gets fun. To get a piece of the $20,000, you have to get all 3 games against the spread and the total right. You have to go 6-0.
Spread and the total. Okay.
6-leg parlay.
Hey, are we doing a Wise Guy Roundtable tomorrow?
I haven't talked to the boys. If they wanted, we're doing a show.
Yeah, talk to them and see. I don't think I'm gonna do Crick's Corner tomorrow because once we get done with this, we'll go a little longer and stuff. I figured, and then we'll have to get ready to do Thanksgiving, all that stuff. I think Grass said he would come in with us if wanted to, but if the boys want to come in, I figure. I mean, hell, we got 3 games tomorrow and a game on Friday.
Well, let's start at 8 Eastern tomorrow.
Works for me, man. Works for me.
Yeah, I'll send invites out today and just tell whoever if they want to show up, they can show up.
Sounds like a good time right there, sir.
Bears lead the league in turnovers. Yeah. Those things are like I said, those things are contagious.
Look at that list of quarterbacks they've played, though.
I know.
Flacco, Russell Wilson, Mason Rudolph, J.J. McCarthy, Tyler Huntley, Spencer Rat Daddy. Who? God almighty. That's the longest list of backup quarterbacks I've ever seen. Maybe backups. I mean, at the very best. I'm with you. And I hate the damn Bears anyway.
I love
Millie Goats is stupid
right
football
next to me.
question mark. Yeah, right. I'm sorry, Millie Goats. That stuff is rough on me, man. It's more
Are we
stupid
taking
because it always beats my betting account, but that's really why I get fired up about it.
You know what's dumb is that no one wins a piece of the $20,000 unless you go perfect in this, but they also give lines for where there could be pushes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, they going yeah. I mean, and a push loses.
Yeah.
They should all have to have hooks on them.
They should.
I think you take, man, let's set it up so nobody's going to go 6-0.
I know.
And you got to do this for all 3 games tomorrow, or do you have to do all those games that are up there? Oh, that's just the totals.
It's the games tomorrow.
Yeah, it's the totals too.
So we got to take +3 with the Packers?
Yeah. And then the total in that game is what? What does that say? 49?
Yeah. And my other entry, I went over, but I think I'm going to switch it to under. I'll leave it up to you what you want to do in this one. Division game, early game of the day.
I said 27-24, so I guess over. That last one went so far under, too. And this one's going to be played indoors. I feel like there's going to be some more points in this one.
Chiefs Cowboys. Chiefs gonna cover that.
Yes.
Or do we take the points to the Cowboys?
No, we take the Chiefs. And take that one over. God, I'm going to have all these games over. What could go wrong?
They're trying to find all the credit. They're trying to give Caleb Williams all the credit, but they can't find a reason to.
Go back up to that Packers game and take that game under.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Especially if you've already got one that you took over. Take that game under.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And then take the next
24-21.
Yeah, that could totally happen and keep it under right there. I think you take the next two over after that. Chiefs. Then I like the Bengals with the points too if Joey Buckets is playing. I mean, what if, like you said last week on the roundtable, like what have we seen from the Ravens that tells us they can get any kind of margin?
Yeah, dude.
I mean, like, we haven't seen that yet. Even with
I
Lamar.
know the Bengals defense is dog shit, but like,
and it's also like that run defense is so bad. I think they're going to try to feed Derrick Henry. That's going to shorten the clock up and stuff too.
Are you going under?
In this one, I want to, but every game I've seen played by these two teams for the last decade has been like 70-something points scored in it, I feel like. So I don't think I can. But I do think that they're going to try to feed Derrick Henry. I think that's the key to success for the Ravens in this damn game, and that should shorten the clock up, but I don't know. This game for me is probably the game. This is the game this week that I have really no idea. I am guessing. I mean, Herbert
or Darnold this week?
Darnold, revenge game.
Yeah, I think Darnold's going to have himself a good game. Knicks or Darnold? I think Darnold. Hey, listen, Darnold, revenge game spot. The Vikings are a mess right now. It's in Seattle. The only reason to not take Darnold is if you think Seattle's going to do what they did a couple weeks ago at home and be up by a bazillion early on and then coast in the second half. But even then, I think Darnold wants to get style points against his former team.
I think he's about to show them. I do. I think he's throwing for 300 plus, dude.
Has Lamar's window closed for winning a Super Bowl? It was never open.
There's no window in that house. What you saying?
He's got like what one playoff win in his career.
I mean, that's kind of the thing. He can't beat the other guys in that division. I mean, in that conference, he can't beat Mahomes and Allen and those guys. He can't beat them when it counts in the AFC Championship game.
If you take the under in this game, I guarantee you, the first quarter score will be 14-14. And you'll be feeling like an idiot.
That's what you should do. If you do have the under for the game, go ahead and bet the exact score at the end of the first to be 14-14.
After Darnold, he throws 4 picks. Everyone says, don't worry about it. I don't think anyone said don't worry about it. Everyone was they were saying, don't worry about Seattle. They should have won that game because, if not, but for Darnold's 4 picks. They're saying Darnold was the reason they lost that game.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, Millie Goats. I know you love Brock Purdy, and we're going to be typing in all caps in a minute. No Purdy slander and shit around here, but I'm sorry. Mac Jones, that offense don't take that big of a step back when you put Mac Jones out there, and I'm not convinced yet that it ain't better.
I think the one thing that was, and it's one game, right? We're not going to overreact, but the one thing that was concerning was Purdy was 1 for 8 with 3 picks when he tried to throw the ball more than 10 yards down the field.
Yeah,
it was bad.
It looks like it's just floating out there, dude.
Yeah,
and then he missed a couple.
Purdy's dead to me that he didn't hit Pearsall in the end zone on that one.
Like I said, he missed a couple throws bad the other night. Maybe just getting back in the field of things or whatever. But
if Purdy wouldn't have thrown a pick and Pearsall would have caught that for a touchdown, that would have been a $750 parlay winner for me.
That's probably the only team in the league right now that if their starting quarterback went down, I wouldn't just send them out to pasture.
I mean, the fans were booing him at the game.
I'm just saying,
were all screaming, "Bring in Mac Daddy Jones."
Mac Daddy Jones is on his Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield revenge tour right now. Mac Jones is playing for his next job, dude.
What do you think that's going to
be a starter for somebody?
Cleveland.
I would rather be the backup in San Francisco than the starter in Cleveland. 100%.
Oh,
What you got here?
Oh, a little action report, Thanksgiving betting primer. Figured we'd go through and look at some of this. Some of the other things that I want to actually real quick. I got some stuff on the Twitter timeline. Bills signed wide receiver Brandon Cooks.
Duh.
Bills
Okay.
Bills need all the help they can get.
They're trying to find a wide receiver, ain't they?
Yeah. Check this out.
Nevada. The Vikings should have kept Sam Darnold their starter and had J.J. McCarthy as their backup is what they should have done.
I think he's rusty off the injury. Toe still bothers him. Plus, Jennings ran a shitty route on that first one. Jameis or Mac to Minnesota. Ooh, Mac Jones to Minnesota would make sense.
That would make sense, dude. He could fit in there, and he's better than J.J. McCarthy. I'm sorry. Jameis. Jameis is lightning in a bottle, dude. You like to have Jameis as the backup quarterback, and it's going to be fun when he gets to play 2-3 games a year, and you enjoy that. But the last time Jameis was a full-time starter, he's the only guy ever to throw 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions in the same season.
I want to see Jameis in Vegas with Pete Carroll. Those two guys giving speeches together.
Jameis in Vegas would be, yeah, just sell tickets to that show. Yeah, that'd be great.
Look at this. Most yards by team this season. Now, remember, the Patriots have played one more game than everyone. Well, I guess other than the Giants. So, but look at this. The Giants are in the top 5 of yards. Now, granted, they played one more game, but still. They have 2 wins, but they have a shit ton of yards. Isn't that insane?
Unreal, man.
Yeah.
Unreal. That means your defense is terrible.
Look at this. NFL teams getting over 50% of the bets have gone 78, 99, and 1, 44% against the spread this season. Now, this is not the money. This is just the number of tickets. The worst teams when they're getting over 50% of the bets, the Packers are 0-5. Falcons are 1-4. Saints are 0-3. Texans are 0-3. Bills are 3-6. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. So, oh, thank God. Packers only have 48% of the bets right now, so we're good.
That's fair. Yeah, Billy Goats, that'd be great if he could complete all the passes to his team. That'll happen for about 2 weeks, and then you'd have a 4-week stretch where he had 9 picks.
Isn't this crazy, though?
That is pretty crazy. The Packers,
Good little nugget. I don't know if this is going to continue or if this means now we should buy in on these teams when they get 50% of the bets.
Right. Expect some regression back to the mean.
Yeah. Since 2004, favorites are 51-9 straight up, 40-20 against the spread on Thanksgiving. So Lions, Chiefs, Ravens. Moneyline parlay. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
That's right.
This is also interesting by Warren Sharp. The top 5 hardest remaining schedules for the season. Vikings, Bears, Lions, Seahawks, Steelers. So if you're looking for teams to fade, that's where you want to go. Top 5 easiest schedules. The Bucks, your Bucks, they need that as they try to get healthy. The Saints, the Titans, Dolphins, Jets. Dolphins might be a sneaky buy-on team for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I've kind of been thinking about that. It sounds gross, makes you want to throw up in your mouth, but I don't think you're completely wrong.
Coming off a bye, easy schedule. Although, dude, I don't know what to do in that Saints game yet. I could see the Saints fucking around. They just got a new kicker.
I know. It feels too easy to take the Dolphins.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Actually, before we get into that, I want to talk about some bets with you, if that's okay. If you're into that kind of thing,
I'll dabble a bit.
Crick, I did something silly yesterday.
Oh man, tell me that I love these.
So who's going to be if you had to put your money on someone, who's going to end the season with the most sacks in the NFL?
Well, I mean, we know who that is. Myles Garrett.
Right. He's 5 sacks ahead of second place and has played one less game than the second place person.
And just signed himself a contract to remain in football hell forever.
Myles Garrett. So he's a lock to be the sack leader. Over on Kalshi, there was one contract at 90 cents. Someone was willing to sell one contract at 90 cents that he won't be the sack leader.
One contract?
Yeah. So
Well,
I
you bought it.
bought one contract for 90 cents to win $1, to win 10 cents.
Let's go, baby. Let's
I
go.
was like, yeah, that's free money. That's a free
Yeah,
free
you just
dime.
gave me a
there.
free dime there, man. Hell yeah. Love that.
Yeah, look at this. I mean, all the other ones are up here at like 96 cents. Even that, dude. That's a if you want a free 20 cents, you buy that.
What could
But
go
yeah, I
wrong?
saw one hanging down here at 90 cents, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy it.
Why not? Just take that free money, lay it on the floor, bro. Hell yeah. I'm on board with it.
Oh, I can't
We
wait
love
for that one. Can't wait for that one to cash.
Here, the folks have asked me.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away?
Bombs away indeed.
Me and Buku going golfing today, baby.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to talk with you about MVP winner.
Okay.
And I'm kicking myself that I sold my Stafford contracts.
Yeah.
I like doubled my money in like 2 weeks, and that's why I sold it. Because I'm like,
Dude, that's
it
not a
was like
bad
week
sale.
6. It was like week 6. You
That's
never
not
know
a
what's going to happen.
You don't know what's that dude's 112 and all kind of stuff. You didn't know what.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't hate that. You doubled your money. It's a win's a win.
Good morning, Ms. Leslie.
Good morning, Miss Leslie.
But had I hung on to it, it'd be worth like $1,100 right now. I'm like, fuck.
Oh God. Ugh, that's true. We can't think about that. The past, it's in the past.
So here's what I'm thinking. We have to assume something happens with we know there's 6 weeks left. And whoever votes on this shit doesn't care what happened throughout the season. We've seen time and time again. It's what have you done for me lately? So think about that, okay? So your two favorites are Stafford and Drake May.
Mm-hmm.
If one or both of those, if Stafford has a bad game or God forbid gets hurt, he's out. He ain't winning it.
Yeah. Either one of those guys.
So let's find if Stafford's not going to win it, who do we like to win it? Here's what I'm thinking. So I think you don't bet Drake May, even though he's the second favorite, because his whole left side of the offensive line is injured right now. It's probably not going to go well these next few weeks.
Yeah, I feel like he would have to absolutely light it up, and I'm with you. I think it's going to be tough with that offensive line banged up.
I don't think Jonathan Taylor can win it. I don't think Patrick Mahomes can win it.
Why don't you think Jonathan Taylor can win it?
Because he's had a bad couple weeks. Unless he gets back up on that horse and starts putting up numbers like he did at the beginning of the season, I don't think
scoring 3 or 4 touchdowns in a game, going for 200 plus and shit like that. I mean, I think he should be. I think at 4 cents, worth a sprinkle. Jai-Alai. You don't
Patrick
think
Mahomes
either?
I don't think Patrick. If the Chiefs win, let's say assume the Chiefs win every game the rest of the season, they go 12-5. I don't think he can win it.
But they love him.
Yeah, but I don't think they can give it to a team with 5 losses. And I don't even know. Yeah, and I don't even know if that's if 12-5 would be enough to win their division.
Man.
And I don't even know if they are going to win out. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's no guarantee.
Yeah.
Okay, B-Mac.
I'm thinking.
I appreciate you, B-Mac.
The person I'm looking to put my money on is Josh Allen.
I don't feel like he's done enough to be back-to-back MVPs. Like, I feel like if you're going to win back-to-back, you really got to, separate yourself in that second season. Like they like to spread that shit around, especially Matthew Stafford never having one and stuff like that. Now, if he goes down or whatever, yeah. But I think if Matthew Stafford stays healthy, I don't think there's any way Josh Allen could pass him.
No. This is all assuming something happens to Stafford.
Okay. I mean, at 4 cents, yes. 5 cents, whatever.
Here's the path for Josh Allen. If they win out, which they completely can do with their given schedule, they'll be 13-4 and likely would end up winning the division over New England.
How is Daniel Jones not higher?
I don't
At
know.
1 cent. I mean, there's his stats. I mean, I guess his stats just ain't
The
that
stats
great.
aren't that great. They're not that great.
Jonathan Taylor, 60%.
So here's Stafford's stats. Stafford is 30 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Here's Josh Allen. Josh Allen has 18 passing touchdowns, so way less than Stafford. But he has 10 rushing touchdowns, more than any other quarterback. So if
he's
with
on
the
a list
remaining-
with like it's like 8 or 9 straight seasons, how many seasons he's played with 8+ touchdowns. He's like the only quarterback on that list. Everybody else is like Hall of Fame running backs. It's like Jim Brown.
That's what I'm saying. If he can average 2.5 touchdowns the remaining 6 games, so that would put him at 15 more touchdowns, whether it's throwing or running.
Dude, I don't hate that.
That seems doable.
I think you're going to get a spot to even if you don't win it, you're going to get a spot to cash that out for at least 3 times your money. I think he goes up to at least 15 cents at some point.
Yeah. What if Stafford comes out and has like a 3 interception game like Purdy?
Exactly. That's what that's it's the NFL, y'all. That can happen. He could do it this week at Carolina.
Yeah. It's going to be ugly down there. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking so Allen at 4 cents is a great value because we know Allen's going to put up the stats for the next 6 games. And if they win out, which I don't know if they will do, but if they do win out, they likely win the division. They're 13-4, and you can make an argument for them.
100%, dude. 100%, especially going up there and not knowing who votes on this stuff and everything else. Like, you're going to get a spot where if he does go on a little tear, that you're going to at least a chance to get 3 times your money on that. I think that's a good buy on Josh Allen. That's the only one I would buy.
We're talking about if Stafford gets injured or if he just has 2 terrible games.
Yeah, right now we're just looking for value, man. Like there's no value on buying Matthew Stafford right now. There's not really any value on Drake May because the offensive line's banged up. So we're looking for guys with value on them. And the only one below those 2 that I really see any value in that actually has a chance to win the damn thing is going to be Josh Allen, just because he does get the stats and he's on a good team.
Yeah, well, he's on a good team because he is
the team. Yeah, I mean that's why they're a
good
team. So I mean, if you look at most valuable player to their team, I mean, but you could say that about any of those guys. Any of those guys go down, those teams they can fall off a cliff. If Matthew Stafford don't completely screw it up, it's his award, man. It's like you said yesterday, a lifetime achievement award and stuff like that. They want to give it to him. I want him to give it to him if he continues to play as well as he has, because he would deserve it, even at 40 years old or whatever the hell he is at this point. But that guy's playing.
He's
some
only
great
37.
football. Whatever, close enough. That's like 100 in football years.
Yeah, but what we're looking at here is like not a big bet, but put a sprinkle on Josh Allen. You're getting 20-1.
Yeah.
We're moving the market. It moved up a cent.
Yeah, see, that's right. They listen. I know they do. But yeah, don't go crazy on it, man. But yeah, if you can get them,
I do think it hurts him that he won it last year because it's kind of hard to go back to back. But it's not impossible.
At the same time, though, with him winning it last year, that might be one of those things that could springboard him up this list a little bit toward the end of the season as he continues to play well. Like I said, you're not looking for him to win that damn thing. You're looking for a spot to cash that out. I would buy that thing at 5 cents, set to sell at 15, be done with it.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad play. I think I'm going to end up buying in on Josh Allen.
Because if we get to 15 cents, you've already got a plus 300 right there. Or I guess plus 200.
Yeah. Look at this freaking bum that I have. Millie Goats, Brock Purdy.
You bought that one?
At the beginning of the season.
Okay. I can live with that.
Yeah. He was at 4 cents at the start of the season. I'm like, well, 20-1, 25-1 odds on him.
Yeah, man, just got paid and stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, let's see.
Crazy things happen.
And they have the easiest schedule. That's what I was looking at. I'm like, well, he should be able to they should rack off wins and put up numbers. And then he gets hurt, and I go, well, that's done.
Yeah. I have a hard time betting anybody on that team because I feel like if any MVP comes off that team, it's CMC, and they didn't give it to him when he deserved it.
You guys better be careful, because now I'm going to mess around and I'm going to end up betting Josh Allen. And when he is neck and neck with Stafford middle of December, you guys know I'm not going to let you live this down.
I was going to say, y'all know better than this shit, man. Will keeps receipts. Y'all already know. I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all acting foolish. I'm fully confident now that Josh Allen is going to throw for 500 yards, rush for another 200, and have 18 touchdowns in that game this week.
I mean, the man had a 6-touchdown game a couple weeks ago. It's not like he can't do that again. I mean, we've seen him. Like, he does one more of those in these next couple weeks. People are going to start looking at his numbers. He'll be like, yeah, he doesn't have as many passing touchdowns as Stafford, but
if we're being real,
rushing touchdowns.
Matthew Stafford's got Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams to throw to.
Yeah.
Look at who Josh Allen's throwing to.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, man. I don't hate it. I think you buy it and set it to sell.
I'll be right back. I got to piss.
Well, you're good. Just leave us hanging here. All right. All right. Good morning, Grass Guy. How you doing this morning? B-Max said, Crick, I will make a few phone calls today about that coach up here in Virginia. I should know by the end of the day. Got a few people that should know something about that. Okay, so let me know, sir. Let me know. I'm curious about that. That seems like a weird deal going up there. B-Max said, I'll pay just what I need for Thanksgiving dinner. That's right. Let's see what else y'all got going on in here, man. Any crazy stuff happening in the chat? Vikings, Bears, Steelers, all going to have a rough time, Dubro says. Yeah, I don't disagree with you there, sir. I do not. I don't know what he's got pulled up over here. Favorites have historically dominated on Thanksgiving. 2004 favorites on Thanksgiving are 51-9 straight up and 40-20 against the spread. Oh, man, we just bet the damn favorites. That tells us right there. I'm going to be betting them damn Chiefs this weekend, too. I'm telling you. I mean, that's the best bet of tomorrow is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs minus the points. I do expect them to show up in a big way. You probably just bet the damn over in that game, too. Because I do think they're going to score some points against that hapless Cowboys defense tomorrow.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
That's right.
Let's see. It's been a while. It's one or the other. The Lions and the Cowboys haven't gone a combined 2-0 against the spread on Thanksgiving since 2001. And they both haven't gone 2-0 straight up and ATS on Thanksgiving since 1994.
Oh, dude.
That makes me feel good.
It does make me feel good because I'm on the Packers and the Chiefs. It'll totally be the Cowboys and the Lions. But
this is the thing that worries me. The Chiefs went to overtime. Teams on short rest off overtime when their opponent is not off overtime are 26-48 straight up. But here's the thing why I'm not worried about the overtime, because both the Chiefs and the Cowboys played a similar game. They both had to have a wild, crazy comeback in the fourth quarter. Now, granted, Chiefs went to overtime, but really, Chiefs in overtime, they had the Colts go 3-and-out. The Colts went 3-and-out for the last 4 possessions of the game, so it wasn't like their defense was out there forever. And then Patrick Mahomes and the offense was out there for a few plays, so it wasn't too crazy, too much extra football.
Right.
And then the Cowboys had they had an emotional comeback win. You know what I mean? Like
that's what I'm saying. They shot their wad last week, and that comeback went over the Eagles, dude.
Yeah,
I feel like they partied for Monday and Tuesday night.
I feel like a lot of people when they were watching those games last week, it was like, wow, can the Cowboys actually come back? Can they actually pull this off and win it?
I'll be honest.
Meanwhile, while you're watching the Chiefs game, even when they're down 20-9, you're just like, the Chiefs are going to find a way to win this, aren't they?
You expected them to come back.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm with you on that. I never thought the Cowboys had a chance. Well, they got down 21-0. I was like, shit, I don't even want to watch this game. I started chipping golf balls. Next time I checked the score at 21-14, I was like, we got a football game.
Bengals upset of the Ravens on Thanksgiving. If they upset the Ravens on Thanksgiving, depending on the closing line, could make history. The biggest upsets on Thanksgiving since 1980. Dolphins were +10 over Dallas. Packers +8.5 over Detroit 2 years ago.
I remember that one.
Yeah, I remember that one too.
They won straight up, yeah.
Dude, that was that guy. That was that guy. So there was a guy in the Survivor contest, in the Circus Survivor, and you have to make a Thanksgiving pick and then a Sunday pick. Well, right before Thanksgiving, his mom died. So obviously a very emotional time.
I remember this.
And he meant to pick Detroit, and when he submitted his pick, he accidentally picked
Green Bay.
And Green Bay ended up winning.
Yeah.
So he thought he was out of it. And then his buddy's like, "Hey, dude, you need to submit your pick." Like his proxy was like, "You need to submit your pick for Sunday." He goes, "What do you mean I'm out?" And he goes, "No, you picked Packers."
Yes, I do remember that. I remember us talking about that, dude. Yeah, because he's like, we're talking about his mind being all over the place, and he just clicked the wrong side there. Dude,
then he ended up going on and winning, being one of the winners, and won like $2.6 million.
Hey man, we love feel good stories.
That's like Mama looking down, blessing you. You know,
absolutely. Mama changed that pick for him.
Yeah,
that's right. Let's go, dude.
Blue says, "Well, you know what I like to do with these games? Money line with a prop parlay. I like it. I like it.
Winners everywhere, man.
Tomorrow we're gonna have to find touchdown scores, who's gonna throw for yards, and all that fun stuff.
Got over-unders on your turducken showings and stuff.
Oh yeah, make sure you go over to the season over here and enter into the Thanksgiving. I submitted all my picks for the Thanksgiving props.
I told SD, I said, "Do you know what a turducken is?" She said, "A what?" I was like, "Exactly." Apparently, I was the only motherfucker in America this morning that didn't know what a turducken was. She's like, "They give you shit for it." I was like, "Yeah." Still blasted me in the chat.
I would understand her not knowing it because she's probably not paying attention to John Madden on a Thursday.
Man, when I'm watching football games, I usually ain't listen to all them idiots.
I just can't believe you've never heard of the turducken.
I hadn't. I have now.
Yeah,
it's
a tradition.
It
thanks
sounds
to John
like
Madden.
Lock it in.
I've never had a turducken. That would be kind of good. I want to try it.
Well, I was yesterday years old when I found out they existed, so I've never had one either.
I was expecting you to be like, "That's what they're called. We call them," and come up with some southern hillbilly name for it.
No, I didn't have one. I didn't have one of those for you.
This is who I'm going with. I've been going back and forth on this because I think it's a good week. So this is for my points, which I'm in second place. I think it's a good week to use the Saints, but I can't not take Kansas City and Philly when both those games are lined at 52.
I agree.
And dude, if you look at Philly, we talked about this yesterday, but they haven't scored a lot this season. There's only like one game, I think, against the Giants. They scored like 38. Outside of that, they've been in the 20s or lower.
I started to say, they don't have to score a lot of points to win games.
So if they can put up 28, or hell, if they somehow get into the 30s against the Bears, which is very doable, that'd be a huge edge over most people, I'm guessing, that pick the Eagles on different weeks.
Hell, all them damn Bears games go over.
Oh yeah, that's another reason why I like the Bears, or I like the total in that game, because Bears are like a dead nut over team. I think almost every game of theirs but one has gone over.
And you're playing with practice squad linebackers.
And I misspoke. The Eagles game is lined up 45, not 52.
Oh, I'd be careful. I'd be careful then.
I think that's more to do with the Bears.
That's funny low for a Bears game though.
Bears outdoors going against a good defense finally, though. I think that's the reason why.
It'll be like a 17-14 final or something.
No. We need a 31-10.
This is the week to take the Bengals, dude.
No, I was looking at it. I was thinking about it, but they play Buffalo next week and they play the Ravens again, but that time at home. I think I might take them one of those 2 weeks instead.
Yeah, maybe see how Joey Bucket settles back into the offense.
I just couldn't find a better spot to take the Eagles. So that's why I want to use them. And Chiefs, they're going against the Cowboys. They're going to be hucking and chucking.
Yeah, that's what you could have done in this contest, is bet against the Cowboys every week, and you'd be probably top 5.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah, but go over to the season and enter into the Thanksgiving props, a chance to win think the top prize is $2,000. Yeah, $2,000. All you gotta do is answer 25 props and be the one that gets more of them right.
That's all you got to do. That's it. Easy peasy. I'm going to refill. I'll be right back.
All right. There's some fun props in here. There's some fun ones. We went over them yesterday. Go check it out. What other pools are there? That's the only pool that I'm like in the lead in. I'm in the money with the quarterbacks, one and done. I've got Mahomes and Herbert that I'm going to use this week. You have to use every quarterback once. And their passing yards gets added to whatever they pass for, gets added to your total. Kansas City should just be hucking the ball the whole time against the Cowboys. And then the Chargers coming off a bye, taking on the Raiders. I expect Herbert to put up some yards. Ooh. I want to talk with Greg about this next. First quarter over 9.5 in the Lions game. That's not a bad move. What up, J-Main? Turkey, duck, chicken, 6 legs. That's turducken. I like it. Betting Thanksgiving in the past has been as easy as following the crowds. Favorites with 60% or more of the tickets on them are 24-10 ATS. Public sides, which means 51% or more of the tickets, are 36-2 ATS. Public sides who are favorites, 32-15 ATS. Public sides are 500 or better against the spread every year since 2014. Have won 12 of the last 13 years. Since 2005, 8 teams have closed with 75% or more of the spread tickets on Thanksgiving, and those sides went 8-0 straight up and ATS. So what this is telling you is that there's the favorites do really well on Thanksgiving, which makes me nervous about the Packers pick. But I'm curious about this. There's 69 AO% of the tickets on the Cowboys catching the points.
Oh my God. Hammer the Chiefs.
There's 59% of the tickets on the Bengals catching the points.
Hammer the Ravens.
That's what this would tell you, dude. Favorites. If you're a favorite and you got 60% of the tickets on you, which obviously the Chiefs and Ravens don't currently, you're 24-10 ATS.
Pretty good clip right there.
Public sides are 63-20 ATS. I'm fine, dude. I'm fine with that. The Cowboys can cover the 3.5 as long as the Chiefs win. I don't care.
They're 36-20 ATS.
Yeah.
Sides. Okay. Yeah.
Real quick before we get out here.
J-Man. He read that a minute ago, J-Man. It's like 1991. Or what year was that with the Cowboys?
They haven't both won. Let's see. The Lions and Cowboys haven't gone a combined 2-0 ATS on Thanksgiving since 2001, and they haven't both. Yeah, and they haven't both won and covered the spread since '94.
Oh man, that's funny when they put the old like charts up on what was going on in '94 and what's going on now, how the world's changed.
Yeah, J-Man. We both looking at the action report. I see you. Survivor. Remember, this is one where after this week it starts getting to we got to pick 3 to survive.
God,
I got to pick 2 this week. What do you think about these picks? Chargers and Broncos.
I like the Chargers. The Broncos I like, but that feels like a stupid NFL thing. Like where Marcus Mariota will beat them or something stupid. They're coming off a bye.
Yeah, well, the reason why I ended up picking the Broncos because Jaden Daniels was confirmed he's not going to play this Sunday.
I thought he was going to be done for the year pretty much.
No, they're going to try to have him come back.
Yeah, that seems smart.
The reason why I was thinking about it because I usually don't like taking a road favorite like that, but Broncos should win that game. They should be heavily. We'll see the trench report here in a few minutes when it comes out, but they should be favored in the trench report. I want to save like the Bills, even though I think they're going to win. I want to save Kansas City and Philly, some teams that I'm going to need when we start needing to pick 3 in a week. You know what I mean?
You might want to save the Broncos too, dude. I think you take the Buccaneers.
You think the Bucs are going to get done with Teddy Two Gloves?
I do. I
That's
think that
crazy.
defense is going to take over, man.
I think I'd rather save the Buccaneers for later.
Yeah, and hope Baker comes back. He'll be back.
I mean, I could save the Broncos. They're at the Commanders this week, and then they're at the Raiders, home against the Packers, home against the Jags, at the Chiefs, home against the Chargers. So the only other time I'd use them would probably be next week at the Raiders.
Oh, that'd be a better one. Either way, I think you're in a good spot on both of those. I mean, it depends on. I'd have to look at next week and see. You got better spots to take the Bucks. And once again, yeah, you're right. I mean, Teddy Two Gloves. So yeah, just too many question
I mean,
marks.
nothing gave me confidence seeing him out there last week.
No, we love Teddy Bridgewater, man. He ain't the guy.
The Bucks after this week, they're home against the Saints, home against the Falcons, at the Panthers, at the Dolphins, home against the Panthers. I mean, I feel like there's a few spots in there that
I'd save the Bucks for home against the Saints.
When Baker's back, Mike Evans should be back at some point.
Yeah, save that for either when they play the Panthers at home or the Saints at home.
Have you seen the show Landman?
Man, I ain't seen it, but I've heard great things.
We watched season 2 came out, and there's a new episode last night, so we watched it. I want to show you one of my favorite. I gotta send it to myself real quick. Hold on. One of my favorite scenes from the first season.
Okay. I've heard my parents watch this. They love this show, man.
I hope YouTube doesn't hit me for this. How do I? Here we go.
Stronger.
How do I start?
I quit drinking.
You have to let it play through or back out and then pull it back up.
Damn. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'll let it play through.
So
I'll pull it back up here in a second.
Say what?
So I'll pull it back.
Yeah, it's messing with your mic a little bit. Jim ain't said I'm gonna start watching Land, man. I watched every episode. I like Tulsa King too, man. I've seen the first season of that, but I really liked it. I need to go back and catch up.
Dude, Landman's good, and Tulsa King is good.
Sticking with beer, you want something strong?
Okay, so he goes, "Are you sticking with beer, or do you want something stronger?" Okay, this is just classic Billy Bob.
I quit drinking. I'll stick with beer.
You know there's alcohol in that, right?
It's a Michelob Ultra. There's more alcohol in orange juice.
I ain't judging, buddy. I mean, I've been on the wagon 8 years. I'm just saying, drinking beer, still drinking.
Well, I tell you what, bud. You watch me drink 6 of these sons of bitches, and I'll come back in here tomorrow night and drink 6 whiskeys, and you tell me if you notice a fucking difference.
Facts.
It's so true, dude. Oh man, I haven't. I like rarely drink hard alcohol now. Maybe like once a quarter or something like that. Like rare occasions, but like it's so true. Beer is like since we started having kids, I switched over to beer. Like before we had kids, I could drink hard A and whatnot. All just fine. I'm fine either way, but it's different when you're on
the hangover is different. That's me. I'm always chilled. Like I ain't never a bad drunk. I don't get all rowdy and shit. I'm a social drinker. Like to hang out and have me a Jaeger bomb or some beer, stuff like that. I don't ever get drunk, but I notice when I drink a lot of Jaeger now, them hangovers hurt a lot more, dude.
They do. But yeah, I could drink beer all day long and be fine.
Mm-hmm. That's the way Buku was when he'd drink, man. Buku stand there and drink a damn case of them Mick Ultra Lime Cactus and just stand there and talk to you like you're talking right now. Never any different.
Yep. Do you guys give start set advice? We sure do. What do you need?
What you want to know?
Yeah, no. The only thing I have to make sure I do with beer is if I drink beer all day, I just got to make sure to drink like 2 glasses of water before I go to bed, or I wake up so dehydrated and just
getting so old, dude. They're gonna have me 2 Excedrin migraine, a thing of water, and then keep the heating pad laying over there. It'll be rough.
Oh, J-Man quit Henny because the hangover was the worst. No, that line's so great, though.
Man, I love some
I'll drink
Hennessy.
6 whiskeys. You tell me you know a fucking difference.
That's fair. I love some Hennessy and apple juice now, J-Man. That's that fire, bro. Give me a Hennessy and
There's
apple
on
juice.
the old part.
I'm ready to go.
Beer is good.
That's right. Beer is good.
What cool.
All right, here we go. 12-man PPR start who? 1 QB, 2
You do
running
this.
back.
I'll be right back.
All right, you good. 1 QB, 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, 1 tight end, 1 flex. Let's see, QB Purdy or Mahomes. I would put Mahomes in right there because I think they're going to score 1 million in that game against the Cowboys. CMC, Jones, Walker, Tucker, Benson, Rodriguez. Well, obviously CMC. Is that Kenneth Walker you talking about there? And I guess maybe Aaron Jones. I'd probably go CMC and Kenneth Walker there. I think Seattle's going to whip Minnesota, and you can't not play CMC. Olave, Diggs, Pierce, Jennings. Maybe a good week for Olave. More I have to ask Will about the wide receivers when he comes back. Barner, Waller. Is Waller healthy again now? If Waller's healthy, I'd play him. He was a big part of that damn Dolphins offense early on in the season. And they're playing the damn Saints, so they should be able to handle it. And defense, Rams or Packers, you got to play the damn Rams defense. I mean, that defense is absolutely nasty. And we'll ask Will about the wide receivers. I think I kind of like a spot for Olave right there. Pierce is going to be playing against the Texans defense, so that's always tough. Luther Burden's playing at the Eagles. Could be a Godwin spot.
Glad I went out there, dude. We have a little bit of snow.
Do you? Hey, look at them receivers and see what you think of them receivers. That's really. You think it's an Olave spot?
Yeah.
I think so too.
I
think Olave. Who are the Bills playing this week? Damn it!
They're playing the team, the Steelers.
That's right. Well, that could be
in Pittsburgh though.
That could be a nasty kind of low scoring game though, and they've not looked great offensively on the road. So you might want to be careful with Diggs.
Be a gross weather game.
And then the Packers are playing at the Browns. Guy, you got some tough spots on wide receiver. You say Terry. You talking about Terry McLaurin? Godwin's just now getting back right, but you're gonna have Teddy Two Gloves throwing to him. I go Olave and what do you think on the second one? Wide receivers.
From let's see. Olave.
Smith. Yeah, yes, Terry McLaurin. I'd probably go with Scary Terry with Mariota throwing to him. Even though they're playing the Broncos defense, I mean, I think that if you're going to do anything offensively for the Redskins, I mean, hell, you got to throw it to Scary Terry, right? Need a flex still?
I would not do Scary Terry against that Denver defense.
I mean, you got some tough matchups defensively against all those guys.
I would go with Diggs.
I mean, yeah, I guess Diggs at the Steelers. The Steelers have shown they can be susceptible to giving some points up there. And Josh Allen's able to move outside the pocket to get away from that pass rush. So, yeah, probably Diggs. And
Diggs doesn't play for Buffalo anymore.
Diggs and Olave, and then running backs.
Diggs plays for the Patriots.
What did you say?
Diggs plays for the Patriots.
Oh, dude, he does play for the Patriots. I'm still sitting on it. He's playing for the Bills. Who are the Patriots playing?
The Giants on Monday Night Football.
Oh, yeah, do that. Yeah, what are we doing here? I'm still sucking last year, man, thinking he's still a damn Bill for some reason. Yeah, do Diggs, do Olave. And then for a flex, you think the Rams defense over the Packers, right? Packers playing the Lions in the Dome. Rams playing the Panthers at the Panthers.
I don't think you can go wrong either way. But if I had to choose, I'd probably play the Rams.
Yeah, I'd play the Rams defense. Getting after Bryce Young and stuff. Yeah, I mean, you got to play CMC.
It is outdoors in Carolina, so weather plays a factor, so that could help the defense, like Panthers being sloppy with the ball or something.
Trey Benson could be a sneaky flex coming back.
Yeah.
So,
All right, Crick. Let's get to rating.
oh yeah, man, shit, I gotta go. Oh, damn. Now that we know who Stephon Diggs plays for, right on time. Well, sir, you be safe. Let me know about tomorrow. You said you want to start about 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll start at 8 tomorrow.
Okay, cool. I'll be here, let the fellas know and all that stuff. Y'all come over to the Sports Picks channel. See Crick's Corner. I think Grass Guy and Ghost going to be joining me this morning. We're going to talk to you NHL. We got a big NHL and a big NBA slate today. All that. So we get over there and cover all that. Y'all come over and see us, man. Sir, you have a great day. Chat, be safe out there.
You too. Have a good one, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow. Here we go. Let's rate them up. Get over there. Make sure you smash the like button. You say hello in the chat. There's no weather in North Carolina. Yeah, but I mean, just saying it's outdoors. It's going to be colder everywhere. I'd rather take a chance on my defense in a weather game making a play than in Detroit on that fast turf. You know what I mean? I feel like you'll have a better advantage, a better chance of something funky happening if you're outdoors. Grass Guy says what? That's my bad. That's my bad. But yeah, go over there, go watch Sports Picks. They're going to dive into some of the other games today and whatnot. NHL, hockey, NBA. If Ghost gives you a play, you play it. That man is on fire. Go check it out. Anyways, we'll be back tomorrow morning, bright and early, 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But until then, good luck, good gambling, and game on.